career relationships, friendships, intimate relationships. You put it together, wrap it up, and put it. Hi guys, welcome to your favorite spot on YouTube. If this is your first time here, welcome to the family. For my OGs, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the one skill that you need in this life to be able to level up, to be able to blow. The one most important skill that you need. But before we go into that video, I just want to share my pain with you people. Do you know that this video that I'm currently shooting, this video that you guys are about to watch now, I shot a complete edition of the video and my mic was not on. So after I finished, I said let me just look at what I created, the masterpiece that I created. I saw that mic was not on. But that's not the reason for this video. Let me just get into the video. I just wanted to share my pain with you people so that you people can relate to me. One more. Anyways, let's get into the video. Now, the one skill that you're going to need to be able to be successful is communication. Speaking, verbal, oral, writing, the mode of communicating your thoughts, the mode of communicating your feelings, the mode of communicating how you are, the work that you have done, talking about yourself, selling yourself. Put it together, wrap it up, and put it into communication. That's the one skill that you're going to need. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about the different aspects of your life that you will need communication in, and how effective communication can help you, and also how you can improve your communication. So now let's start with the different aspects that you can use communication. And the first one is building relationships. Building relationships, building friendships, career relationships, friendships, intimate relationships. You are going to need communication to be able to make those relationships work. To even be able to start those relationships, you are going to need communication. Imagine that you want to tell somebody to be your friend, or you want to tell somebody that, oh, come and mentor me and help me in my career, and you don't know the best way to communicate it, or you don't know how to say that to that person. You see yourself not completing that process, and before you know it, you don't have a relationship, or your friendship doesn't go well because you did not communicate effectively. The next one is professional success. You need to be able to communicate in a professional setting to be able to be successful. My time in tech, or my career over the years, has taught me that who they talk, naim they walk. Who they talk, naim they walk. The person that speaks most in meetings, the person that speaks about the work that they do, that talk about the work they do, those are the people that are seen as people that are actually working. If you've not noticed it, try to take notice of this after watching this video. You will notice that people that are seen as hardworking are people that express themselves, people that talk about the work that they have done. And now I'm not talking about people that are always piggybacking off what Sarah said, even though I feel like those people are also part of the people that are seen as people that are hardworking. I mean people that have reasonable things to say, reasonable questions to ask. Those people are seen in professional settings as people that are hardworking, people that know their stuff. So even in professional settings, you need communication. So even to be successful professionally, you need to be able to communicate effectively. Another one is conflict resolution. How do you resolve conflicts without talking? How do you resolve conflicts without expressing yourself? How do you even say your own side of the story without knowing how to communicate effectively? You need to be able to talk, to be able to share how you're feeling, and to be able to resolve those issues effectively. Another one is personal growth. For you to be able to grow as a person, you need to be able to communicate your thoughts and your words effectively. You need to be able to share what you're thinking, what you have experienced, what you know. You need to be able to find a way to talk about it effectively. And that's another way that communication is going to win. Another one is networking. I know that a lot of people see networking as not fluid or as beggy beggy in one mode. I don't even know how to explain it, but like people see it as, oh, eye service, or but if you know how to communicate effectively, you'll be able to network effectively. Like you'll be able to talk to people, you'll be able to walk up to people and let them know what you have done and how they can help you. Do you understand? Like you'll be able to find the middle ground with talking to people. So in the different aspects of your life, you're going to need communication. In your everyday conversations, at work, in church, any aspect of your life, you're going to need communication. You see why I said that communication is the one skill that you need to hone in your 20s, in your 30s, at whatever age that you are in. Communication, effective speaking, knowing how to speak, knowing when to speak, knowing in what instance to speak, or knowing how to effectively communicate your feelings, effectively communicate your thoughts would take you far in life. Now, let's talk about the different ways that you can improve your communication. The first one is to practice active listening. I know that I have said that, oh, talk, you have to speak, you have to talk. But how do you actually speak without understanding what you are talking about? Now, say for example, you go for an interview and they're asking you questions during the interview and you didn't listen to what they're saying. And in the end, you are now answering something. They're asking you what is ABCD. And then you're answering 1, 2, 3 because you didn't listen to what they're saying. And I'm not just saying that you should hear it in one ear and you come out of the other ear like our African mothers used to say. I'm saying that you should be present. Be present in that time. Listen to what the person is saying. Listen to how the person is saying it. And then you'll be able to either contribute or ask questions. And then you're seen as somebody that is sensible, as somebody that has communicated effectively. You don't have to only be the person that is talking. Listening also is a form of communication. It's a way for you to follow up on a conversation. It's a way for you to continue from where the person stopped, because that's where like it becomes a two-way, because communication is always two-way. You being able to listen will give you the opportunity to be able to talk, to be able to hit the point accurately, and before you know it, you are already a star. You're already blown. Another way to improve your communication is to expand on your vocabulary. And how can you do that? By reading. I know that we were killing our culture of reading, but we need to bring it back. You don't really have to read self-help books. You can even read normal fictional books. You can read articles. You can read different things, and you'll be able to get new words that you can put into your vocabulary. And I'm not just saying, oh, now you'll be using big words for us and we'll not really understand what you're saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you are able to be fluent when you're speaking. You are not going to be pausing. You're not going to be using filler words. You're not going to just be stuck when you're having conversation. At least you are able to have a conversation with somebody one-on-one, and you are able to hold that conversation and continue it even if you are talking for like an hour. Most people that are speaking publicly have to have a vast vocabulary, and to be honest, you don't need 5 million words in your head. Just being able to understand how to converse in the best possible way with an updated vocabulary. Doesn't have to be big English. It's even better if it's small English, so that the person is not feeling like, oh, this person is undermining me or something. That would help you. Expanding your vocabulary would also help you know the kind of words that you're going to use to express yourself, to say how you are feeling, and then you're able to communicate effectively. And then you've left a mark in the person's mind, and the next time that the person is thinking about something that you said, the person will remember you. And before you know it, when there's anything that is needed to be done, when there's any job, when there's any event, any speaking events, any conversation, they will pull you in because they know that you are always on top. Another way is to engage in public speaking. If you're speaking in the public, you always want to speak well. You always want to have things to say that would make sense to people. And because you want to have things to say that will make sense, you will have to do research. And when you're researching, for you to be able to say how you're feeling and say those things accurately, you tend to see the link between talking in public and improving your communication skills. The first public speaking events might not be the best, but the more you do it, the more you talk to people, the more you speak to people, you'll be able to improve your communication skills. And by the 10th events that you're speaking at, it becomes a normal thing. Before you know it, you're now like, you're so good. Even when you're even talking on camera, when you're doing content, you're trying to make a video to talk to your audience, you're trying to talk to people. The first video might not come out right because you're not yet confident in front of the camera, but you've done one, you've done the second one, you've done the third one, you see yourself speaking in public, you're watching your videos, you're seeing that, oh, people are liking my videos. Before you know it, you're now a pro. Another way to improve your communication is to ask for feedback. Asking for feedback in itself is a form of communication. Now, people now giving you feedback is another form of communication. So I remember when I started out in product management, I had to do demos. I had to be the one to talk about my work to the rest of the company or to like a large group of people, my stakeholders, and all of that. And my first demo didn't go well, in my opinion, because I felt like I was just skipping. And again, it's not like I don't know what I was going to say or what I was talking about. We did the work together. The problem was I wasn't sure that I was the best person to be talking about it. I wasn't sure that I had the right words to say about the experience or about the work that I had done. And then because of that, at the end of the call, I had to ask my teammates, I had to ask my boss, how did I do during the call? And they were able to tell me, okay, you did this part well, this is the part that I think you should do better. Now I talk about my work very well. Like when I'm talking about my work, I am more confident in talking about my work because I had asked for feedback that would help me improve in the past, and now I am better. When I started out pushing content, I wasn't talking the way I am talking now. I'm freer in front of the camera, I can talk better, I can speak better. But in the beginning, it wasn't like that. So the more you do these things, the more you ask for feedback, the more you get feedback on work that you have done, on the conversations that you have had, the more you have feedback from those conversations, the better you become in speaking. Do you get me? I know you get me. Another thing that you can do is to read aloud, read in front of a mirror, read to other people. One of the things that I do in church is to read in front of people because I am a lector. So initially, it was always a difficult thing to just come in front of people and read because you have to be confident. You might be shaking, but people will not know that you are shaking because experience has already taught you how to mask those things. Do you understand? Because of the experience that I have gotten from speaking in front of people, from reading aloud, sometimes I have to stay in front of the mirror, read the part of the readings that I'm going to be reading the next Sunday, so that I am reading it effectively, I'm reading it in the best way possible. That way I was able to improve myself. You can read in front of your friends, you can ask them for feedback, find people that are better than you, read in front of them, ask them for feedback. They'll be able to tell you, oh, you did this part well, you can do this part better, stuff like that. And before you know it, you are better for it. Another way that you can do this is to learn from role models. Now, there are a lot of people that speak really well. They speak really well, they have YouTube channels where they talk, like where they come out and they talk and you're like, wow, this person really speaks really well. Even when what the person is even saying is nonsense. But because of the way the person is talking, because of the way the person is speaking, because of the way, the body language, the accent, the diction, the different words that the person is using, you are able to like flow with that person. So you can find those kinds of people, watch their videos, see how they speak, see how they command respect from the way they speak. Most of these people will tell you how they got to the point where they've gotten to, how they were able to become better speakers, how they were able to command their audience. Do you understand? So you are able to also learn from them. Now, when you are learning from these people, I'm not saying copy their accents. I'm not saying if they are saying in it after all the things that they say, you too, you say in it during your own time. That's not what I mean. What I mean is learn from them, get what you need to get from what they are saying or how they are saying it, and use that to better your own self. If you feel like your English is not clear enough, learn how to use clearer words. If you think you're talking too fast and that's why your brain is not catching, because it happens to me, when I talk too fast, my brain doesn't catch up with my mouth as fast as it should, and before you know it, I'm doing and I don't know what I'm saying next. So if you notice that that's the thing, you talk slower so that you are able to catch up when it is appropriate for you to catch up. Do you get? So these things will help you be a better speaker. And the more you speak, the more you are able to talk about your work, the more you are able to speak up for yourself. Do Do you know it is as crazy as saying "owa" in a bus? Like, for those that are in Lagos, you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if it happens in other places, but for you to be able to say "owa," conductor "owa," or to collect your change from conductor, some people are so bad that they cannot really say, "Oh, my change." Or maybe you're going somewhere and you don't know the place. To ask for direction is hard because you cannot talk. This is not the year for us to be timid. We need to build our confidence. And building that confidence will help you go far in life. The more you are able to stand up for yourself, the more you are able to talk about your work, the more you're able to talk about yourself. You're the best person that can sell yourself. That's just the truth. You're the best person. Like, nobody will explain your experiences more than you. You are the best person that can sell yourself. So always remember that at any point in time, you are going to be standing up for yourself. You're going to be speaking for yourself. So try to improve your communication, try to be better at speaking, try to speak up, try to talk, try to open yourself up to speaking engagement so that you are able to improve yourself. Ask for feedback when it's required and all of that. And before you know it, you become a pro in talking. And when they are looking for people that are actually hardworking, people that are actually doing their work, you are top of mind. You understand? You get me? I know you get me. If you've watched to this point, you're a superstar. You are a star. Okay? Remember, you are always a star. Thank you very much for watching to this point. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notification so that you don't miss out on anything that I put out. Also, don't forget to comment any tip that I probably did not add. Please let me know in the comment, because I'm also learning from you as you're learning from me as well. Let me know in the comment section any experience that you have had with speaking, with talking, anything that has helped you in the past. Let me know in the comment section, and I will be there waiting for you guys. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye bye.